everyone, my name is Lucy Lynn. I'm the founder of Forestlyn. I've got three of the most prominent ICO advisors. I've got Miko, who is the co-founder of Evercoin. I've got Nikolay, who is top 3 advisor on ICO Bench, and I've got the chief of ICO Bench, I've got Vladimir as well. So they were on a panel earlier today to talk about how you invest in ICOs or how you advise in ICOs and also token sales. I'd love to just talk a little bit more about how you pick the projects and also why you pick these projects to invest in.
Well, so my keyword now is reform, right? Which is that the industry is going through radical reform. So anything that you've learned over the past 6 months, throw it away. So what we really need to focus on now is on trust and building trust. And the way you build trust is you keep your promises. In fact, you deliver, right? So shipping software, traction, team, like we really want trust, right? So right now, like really just having like a bunch of bots in your Telegram channel is not going to buy you a thing, right? So really, how can you be trusted? To me, the way you can be trusted is by delivering promises. Sometimes you can deliver ahead of time, right? So if you can self-fund your way to a profitable shipping product or even just revenue, like you're in a much better place than anywhere else.
What about you, Nikolay? What's your number one thing that you look for now?
I agree with Miko, and since that if you want to have a successful ICO project or STO, but I know Mika don't like STO's projects, you need to build large, solid community without any bots, and you must use all social media, not only Facebook, Twitter. You must use Kakao Talk, WeChat. I don't know, Line in Japan, in Russia, for example, we don't use Twitter, Facebook. We use wiki.com, Instagram, something like this. All celebrities, all people sit in Instagram. That's why I think if people see the real team in the project, maximum transparency in the project, they invest to this project. If you hiding behind your computer, your chances to receive money near equal to zero.
For me, it's ICO project needed transparency, a good experience, and good experience, yes, because rookies who are running ICO and has no experience, business experience, they can fail in any time, and they need keep words, promises, like say Miko, and if they wrote in roadmaps that they will deliver product on March, and they need to do it in March, and it's not delayed.
Well, Miko has to leave, thank you so much. But there you have it, we've got the top recommendations. But what about the thing that makes you feel uncomfortable when you look at a project? What's the number one thing that you go, I don't feel comfortable once you review something?
As I told in the summit, if you want to be a successful project, it's need for everyone to see your team, your experience, your international team or a local. You must have MVP, minimal viable product or prototype. You must go to various events. For example, Malta Delta Summits, all tops here, CEO of Binance, OKX, Roger Ver, Prime Minister of Malta. You must have a good marketing budget. Now it's not enough to make only beautiful website, and for me, maximum transparency should be maximum transparency. Every community, every people in all social media must see your team, your advisors. You must show all proofs that you're not fake, you're not scammers, that you built a real product, because all investors consider all ICOs now as serious business projects. From now and for 2019, maybe it's ACE-backed tokens and security tokens office with full KYC verification and with anti-money laundering system. It's need for the market, but I know that, for example, Mika don't like security because it's not good for community of blockchain who start to make ICOs.
Thank you so much for your time. Very good to have our Russian compatriots. Just one last question. So, how is the space in Russia? I know that the crypto space, blockchain space, is very, very big. What's it like compared? Like, you've travelled around the world compared to the rest of the world. What do you see is the biggest difference in Russia compared to everyone else?
We have in Russia only one problem. People don't speak in English language good, and problem to make a bridge between Europe, for example, Asia, USA, Malta, and with Russian. And we will try to do it. For example, after 1 month, will be one of the biggest conference in Russia. It's Blockchain Live, and we invite a lot of big names to St. Petersburg, to Russia, and I hope we can explain for Russian people how to invest in ICO, how to make a white paper, because we have big differences. We have a very strong IT specialist inside country. We have a good website, but not enough experience with social media. We must say that in blockchain sphere, in cryptocurrency, we like one big family. It's really cool.
So maybe you need to open an English school, Nikolay.
My son speak much better than me,
Okay.
because I'm from first generation who study English language in Russia, but our next generation speak much better than we with Vladimir.
Yeah.
But we help
Yeah,
to our community, because a lot of people can speak in English.
And because crypto and blockchain is such a global market,
Yeah,
you know, it seems like English is a linking the international language.
The same problem in China, in Japan, many countries who have money, have a big community, but don't understand and don't see LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, or something like this. Have own groups here, and we will try to help all this industry, and we'll say it for Russians about current tendencies.
Interesting. And what about you, Vladimir? How do you see Russian community different, or projects different to the rest of the world?
Russian community is more active in blockchain and ICO field. Many ICO projects with Russian team members or founders or CEOs. I think it can be half of all projects were Russian people.
Well, there you have it. There you go. So we've learned a little bit more about Russia as well. So again, thank you so much, Nikolay and Vladimir, for your time. Thank you so much, and thank you.